Hey guys, what is up? Happy National Coming Out Day. I hope some of you guys came out of the closet and had a fantastic time doing it, and, excuse me, and I just hope everything went well, congratulations on your coming out, and I wanted to make a video, like I promised, about my coming out story, and I could do a coming out story to my high school friends and my parents, but I'm just going to do it to my parents because I don't want the video to be too long, and I don't want it to be too insane. So, I didn't really start, knowing that I was gay until probably... Okay, I've always known that I liked boys, but I didn't, know that I just wanted boys until about high school. And it wasn't until maybe junior year that my parents started getting the hint that I was gay. I always dated girls and blah, 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 and, I always had girlfriends because, I was why don't I like girls? What is going on here? So I would date girls, and I would try my hardest to, try to, hey, give me a kiss or something. Give me a kiss. But no, that didn't work at all because I wasn't attracted to girls. And it's weird. It's a weird feeling, I guess you could say. So junior year in my high school, during high school, I decided I want to try out for cheerleading, and my parents were again, my mom was so against it. She was like, why are you gonna do that? Why are you gonna try out for cheerleading? I'm like, Mom, I want to try out for cheerleading. I want to try something. Let me try something new. Hello, please. So my mom didn't take me to the meeting. My dad did. My stepdad did, and he was such a trooper for that because all my friends were like, Gary, what are you doing here? Gary, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm gonna try out for cheerleading. I was at the meeting to get papers to try out for cheerleading. And, well, I tried out, and I made the team, and my mom was like, it's okay, blah, blah, I'm happy for you, that was cool, there's a bug flying around, shoo! And, so, she was, happy and whatever, and then, that was, hint number one. That's hello, I like boys, I'm trying out for cheerleading. And, well, there's a lot of straight cheerleaders, but whatever, straight male cheerleaders, but, that's not what we're talking about. And so, senior year, I was doing show choir and musicals and cheerleading and all-county chorus and just a bunch of stuff. And ever since I came out to my friends, I had, a different, attitude or personality. I act more gay, I guess you could say. I acted way more into guys. It went from, hey, guys, what's up, how you doing, to, hey, yo, what's up, how you doing, girl? It was weird, but I felt so comfortable because my friends were so comfortable with it, and they didn't, care, and they, were like, Gary, you're so funny, huh, yeah. So I was like, oh, awesome. So, it started doing that, and I would go home, and I'd be like, hey, Mom, what's up, girl? And, she'd be like, Gary, what are you doing? And I was like, shut up, it's not important. So they knew I was gay, and my dad would always do this thing where he'd be like, will you just come out of the closet already? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, I'm not gay, I'm not gay, don't ask me that. Don't tell me to come out of the closet because I'm not gay. Gross. And so, around June, after I graduated, I turned 18, and I started going to gay clubs. And I didn't want to lie to my mom, so I told her I was going to a gay club with a couple of my gay friends. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to this club. And my mom's like, isn't that a gay club? I'm like, yeah, it's a gay club, but it's whatever. Blah blah blah. And so it was another hint, hello. A straight guy just doesn't go to a gay club with his gay friends. Okay, some people do. Some people do, okay? But I was excited about it, and it was... I don't know. It's just... She should have took a hint, and she did take the hint, but she wasn't sure about it. So... I don't know, a couple months ago, I guess you could say, I actually started hanging out with more gay people, and, I'd be like, Mom, go and hang out with a friend, and she's like, what friend? And I'm like, oh, you don't know them, blah, blah, blah. So, it was weird. Is it a guy? Yeah, it's a guy. Where'd you go? Oh, I went to the movies and to dinner, and I was I would tell her everything I did, because you gotta be honest with your parents. I'm always honest with my parents. If I do something wrong, I would tell them. And so... whenever I'd go out to dinner with, a gay guy or whatever, on a date or something, I would be like, yeah, I went out to dinner with my friend, and then we went to the movies, and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, and was it a guy? I was like, yeah, it was a guy. It was one of my friends. So, it got to the point where my mom started questioning. She used to question me. She was like, so what kind of girls do you like? I'm like, what? Shut up. And she's like, what kind of guys do you like? I'm like, shut up. I'm not gay. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not gay. What are you talking about? What are you smoking, girl? And... she would just kept asking me. She'd be like, do you have a boyfriend? I'm like, no. She's like, do you have a girlfriend? I'm like, no, I don't have a girlfriend. Ew. And I was like, I'm not, into dating or whatever. And I wasn't at the time. I was not into dating at the time. And I was like, ew, I would never date anything. It's, gross. And one night at dinner, this is when it starts getting intense. One night at dinner, me, my mom, and my dad were sitting at the dinner table, and I was contemplating coming out to them, and I was like, okay, I'll come out to them tonight. It's great. And I did come out to them, but it was later that night, and they were bashing they were just like they were like bashing me with questions. They were just like, have you lost your virginity? Did you lose it to a girl or a guy? Are you straight? Are you gay? Answer these questions, blah, blah, blah. Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? What kind of girls do you like? What kind of boys do you like? And I couldn't answer the questions to a certain degree. I couldn't answer them the way that they wanted me to answer them, like, have you lost your virginity? I was like, yeah. She's like, did you lose it to a boy? I'm like, no. She's like, did you lose it to a girl? I'm like, no. Like, the way I was answering the questions was not the right way for me to be answering the questions if I wanted to stay in the closet. And they knew, by the time the conversation was over with, they knew that I was gay, and it was like, just come out of the closet already. And I'm like, I don't want to come out of the closet to be forced. I don't want to be forced to come out of the closet. No one should have to be forced to come out of the closet. They need to come out of the closet when they're ready. And I don't think they, like, understood that, and it was just like, let me come out of the closet when I'm ready, please, like, back the fuck up. So, after the whole conversation at dinner, that was over with. That was awkward as hell. We went into their bedroom, and my dad was fixing my guitar strings. I was laying on their futon, and my mom was, like, in bed or whatever. She was reading a book. And we weren't really, like, talking much, because, like, I was just, like, the conversation was over with. I'm fine right now. Like, I don't have to come out. But I really wanted to come out of the closet. Like, I was like, what the heck? We're not going to have this conversation. I'm not going to come out of the closet. Like, I'm going to come out of the closet tonight. So, after my guitar was fixed, I was like, shit, I got to do it another day. So I leave, and I'm, like, making food, and I'm like, no, hold up, I am going to come out of the closet today. So I get, like, this macho man courage, and bust through my mom's door. I'm like, Mom, Dad, I am gay. And they started laughing, and they were like, thank you, and then they were like, I still love you, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, we gave each other hugs and kisses, and I was like, okay, I love you guys, I'll see you guys later, blah. Okay, I left. And my mom was thinking, like, it was a phase. I was like, Mom, it is not a phase. Like, my first boy kiss was when I was, like, 5, and it was behind the bushes. So, like, I mean, like, it's not a phase. I hate it when people think that it's a phase, because it's not a phase. It could be, but it's not in this case. And ever since I've come out of the closet, I can honestly say that my relationship with my parents and my sisters, well, my sister that just found out, it's been really crazy. It's been like a tighter relationship where we all talk about stuff and we all laugh and joke, and I can tell them about anything now. I tell my mom about all my, look at this bug, he's just getting it. I tell my mom about all my troubles. Get out of here. I tell my mom about everything that goes on, all the drama, and she gives me advice, and it's great, and it's nice to have someone to talk to about stuff. And my sister asks me everything that there's even to be known about being gay. She's like, did you do this and this and this? And I'm like, oh my god, shut up. Like, we're not going to talk about this. So, like, it's a lot. It's not as well, I expected it to be like this, and I'm so thankful for my parents, because, like, they took it like troopers, and I really appreciate that. And it's made it a lot easier, you know. It's made coming out easier for me, and I wish that everyone could come out and it'd be this easy, but I know it's not like that. So I thought I'd share my story with you guys, and just tell you guys that ever since I've come out, it's just been a tighter relationship, and I can tell my mom anything, and I can be completely honest with her, and she's completely okay with it, and it's fantastic. I mean, it took her some time to get used to it, because, I mean, hello. You can't expect your parents to be okay with you with you coming out of the closet so soon, in like an hour. You have to think of it, my friend told me, you have to think of it as however many years it took you to finally get the courage to come out. Give them at least that much amount of time to get used to you being the way you are. It's not going to be like, hey, I'm gay, oh, that's awesome. I mean, in this case, it kind of was like that. Well, it's not awesome, but, like, she's getting used to it, and it's fantastic, and I really couldn't ask for, you know, better parents and all that stuff. So, you know, I want to thank you guys for listening to this coming out story. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me your guys' coming out stories. Post a video response or something. I'd be happy to watch them. I really love listening to coming out stories. And I hope you guys have a fantastic National Coming Out Day. I hope your coming out stories and stuff is just as good as mine. And I look forward to all the comments and whatever, unless there's no comments. But I hope you guys like the video. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Have a fantastic day. And, you know, have fun being gay. Or straight, you know, you don't even have to be gay. Or bisexual. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Bam!